For this podcast, we're going to talk about how to create a digital story. Starting with part 1, the first thing you do is select a topic. Within part 1, the next thing you need to do is search for images. Those images can be pictures, drawings, photos, maps, charts, etc. The next thing you need to do is locate all the audio resources that are relevant to your topic. That can be audio such as music, speeches, interviews, and sound effects. Next, you need to ask yourself, what is the purpose of your story? Is it to inform, convince, provoke someone, or maybe ask a question? Moving on to part 2. Now we're ready to select our topic after we've thought about it in part 1, import, and finally create. When we're selecting and importing, as we mentioned before, we're selecting and or importing all the images, audio, content, and text that we have created. Now that we've selected all of it, we begin creating. After we've began creating, we move on to part 3. Part 3 has 4 steps: decide, write, record, finalize. You need to decide on the purpose and the point of view, whether that's coming from you or a third party. Next, you need to write a script. This provides the purpose and that point of view. It can also include the narration, whether it has speaking parts or the narrator speaking. If your digital story needs recording, this is where you begin. You can use a computer microphone, cell phone, any device that has access to recording. Once you've finished creating, we're ready to import the digital story and finalize. This is where the editing takes place. Now to part 4. In part 4, you will demonstrate, evaluate, and replicate. Demonstrate your product, evaluate it, and replicate if necessary. Then we share. Once you share, gather feedback. Are there improvements to be made? Can it be expanded in any way? And is this something you could use in a classroom setting or elsewhere? And when we are done, we congratulate ourselves. And you will have a digital story.